Hello and welcome back to part 2 of my Mongolia Cavalry Only Let's Play of Supreme Ruler. As you can see, the cavalry are down here and we've got a cheeky hind helicopter there. It's an absolute beast. But we only have one of them, which is a shame. Apart from that, we've got a little sliver of North Korea. And hopefully none of these nations try and steal a piece of our pie. I'd be much happier if we blocked the Russians off from this territory. Okay, so can we? Yeah, we'll wait till this is finished building, and then I'll send a horse to sacrifice itself, and then we'll build another trench there to block the Russians off, because they don't like us. Yeah, they got cold relations, and even Vietnam, they don't like us, and they're probably going to be at war with the Chinese as well soon, and it's a shame really. Oh well, we've got non-aggression pact with the Russians, and we sort of want war with the Chinese anyway. We'll just have to see what happens. When are our reinforcements coming? Not too long. How's the economy doing? Still building these. I'll be very happy when that's finished, because there's a decent profit to be made here. Wonder how rich our people are. Yeah, they got pretty terrible GDP, and they'll be taking over North Korea's population for GDP. That's slightly more. Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be good. I bet. Well, I shouldn't say we'll be taking them over. We might get lucky, and then we might get this little sort of area here. Wonder what the population's like. Decent, very decent, compared to, well, like this. Yeah, this is around our capital even, so it's, you know, you can tell there's a massive difference in population. We can use them to raise more horses to push into China, northern China most likely, where they're least offended. Come on, guys. I'll put it on full speed, that's why everything's so slow. You guys can shimmy along the tracks. Ah, nice. You garrison up that, and then we'll send... we won't send in the sacrificial horse yet. Shouldn't take long for that garrison to build though. It's halfway there. Come on. Wait, I should wait. Come on. Might have been a good idea for me to allow myself to have anti-air as well, but I consider that cheating. I think there's loads of aircraft in there. And might as well seize that. Build a trench which is in transport for some reason, but whatever. Now that should cut the Russians off from doing anything. So we should get all this section when the South Koreans defeat them, the North Koreans. But they're being annoying and heading up sort of this way and not concerning themselves with Pyongyang. Let's have a look at your economy. I assume it's just dead. Yeah. So they'll just be running over artillery that doesn't have any ammunition to fight back, most likely. War declared. There's a decent amount of war going on. Are we researching anything? No, good, that saves us money. These guys are finished. Have to take a sip of water. Okay. Ugh. So our consumer goods, that's, we've like tripled our construction of consumer goods. Or production, I suppose. These guys are going at it. The Ukrainians probably win. Depends if the Russians are involved, actually. The Germans are at war. They can't reach them. It's interesting. Oh, here bombing. Get the horses away. It might have been a good idea to build a barracks here, actually. And I mean, actually, I know it would have been a good idea. Get the garrison here. How many men have we lost? I mean, I only have killed some of our garrison. 554 men. I don't think they've killed any horses though, because these technically were garrison, which is allowed under my rule set. You can't really not have garrison. I suppose we'll just pretend they are on horses in the trenches. Oh, come on, just take the city. Take the bloody city. Whoa, they're destroying our garrisons. I suppose which one do they destroy? This one. Should I even bother rebuilding it? Probably not. War declared. Russia has declared war on Taiwan. That doesn't make any sense. What does Taiwan have that Russia wants? They could declare war on China. Well, I mean, you know, they can do what they want, but it would have been more practical for us to if they declare war on China, get distracted by the bloody bomb noises, the killing our horses. Get back. How many men have we lost now? 1,000. Okay, they're taking their time, so we'll come back when the South Koreans have taken Pyongyang or capitulated these guys, which is annoying because they seem to be working their way northwest and taking over land which rightfully belongs to the Mongolian people. But we'll come back when they've done something or we've done something. Okay, so the South Koreans seem pretty determined not to take this city and just to annoy us by going up here and taking land that should belong to us. So let's send in the lone rider with his carbine rifle. Well, I assume it is because he's on horseback. And he died instantly. He died a painful death. Okay, let's send in the next horse to retake what we've lost. And he will also die a heroic death. Oh no, he didn't. He survived. Because the Russians have declared war. The Russians have intervened. Must have, yeah. We might be able to take this town with the support of the Russians. They must have declared war. That was Russian... yeah. Oh, and that's it. North Korea's out of the game, and we've inherited a couple of their units, which we can't use obviously, but we can sell on. So let's annex them. How much population did we gain? About like a million and a bit. That's good. That's very good. Let's just reserve these guys. I'll probably reserve the ships as well. Tell you what, you guys can go reserve as well. Oh, the Pine can come back. Let it go. It'll come back one day. There it is, coming back. Didn't do anything. But... right, send the horses down. Oh, and there is war with China. So I have to declare war soon. I'm going to pop it to the toilet there, so I have to stop recording for a second. Okay, so... actually, instead of repairing, I'll send everyone back because I forgot that our nearest barracks is in Mongolia. You guys can stay out there, actually. Oh! China has declared war against us, which is actually a good thing because that saves us the effort of declaring war on them. As long as they don't push too far into Mongolia, I'm very happy. So yeah, you guys can go back down there. We'll push from the south, not north at the minute. Obviously we'll have to sell these tanks. Hopefully the Russians will buy them, but they probably dislike us a bit now. Oh, they have to go up north. Okay, yeah. Yeah, go up north. Please don't go by ship though, because you will die. Oh, come on, you wank stains. Whatever, just go scrap yourself, I don't care. Oh, I should say, look, we are now building a decent amount because our economy's doing well. Got some medium-sized military goods factories and also more consumer goods, because consumer goods is making us a decent amount of money. Well, not this turn, but yeah, we go. Consumer goods 20 million, agriculture a little bit. Of course, the industrial goods is costing us because we're building at the minute, so that won't last forever. Okay, let's come down here, wait for our horses. I don't want to get cut off by the Chinese here. I would like a little area down south. Most of our territorial gains will be around here when we defeat the Chinese, if we manage to do it. You can see they're pushing in now. Ugh. Tempted to send some of this cav out to help defend the towns, or at least cut them off. They should just destroy themselves here. I really wish the Russians would intervene in China, but they are not interested. They're more interested with, you know, democratic China than these communists. Filthy communists. Right. I don't know where these guys are taking fire from, but it's no good. The Chinese do have long-range artillery, like they can fire a couple hundred kilometers. It's annoying they're specifically aiming at us though. There's a bunch of South Koreans here. And South Koreans have inherited or seized a lot of the old 1960s units that the North Koreans had. But they can actually afford to run them, so they might have a bit more success. Can we go around here? There's a lot of movement around here. It's very dangerous for us. Let's run up here so they can't. Need to build a barracks. Actually, let's garrison up this area, or all our areas. Military, barracks. Let's have it here. We won't need you. Deactivate you. Let's have a look at our manpower. 70,000. But once we seize more, yeah, we've got 6 million population now. Because there's a lot of, I imagine there's a lot of, yeah, population around here. Which is good, we'll seize more of that. Head up here. Oh, Jesus. It's not good, even the garrison units are devastating. I wonder if we, no, we didn't inherit any naval units, which is annoying. Oh, did we? We did. They're locked in there. We can sell them to the Russians. We don't want them necessarily. The Russians might not want them either. They're not really worth very much. But you can have them if you want. Successful. Fantastic. A little bit more cash. Let's try and swarm these guys. It's probably suicidal. Yeah, suicidal. No, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, it didn't work. We took heavy losses there. That's fine, we just need more horses. What casualties looking like? Nearly 10,000. We'll just have to try and cut them off and surround them. As I said, this is going to be a very hard campaign. So we've got a population now, just going up and up as we seize this highly populated Chinese territory. You stay away from them, they're dangerous. Oh my god. Gary! Nah, who killed him, bastards. Alright, on to the next one. I'd feel terrible if I was one of these recon cavalry guys. Because they know their job is just suicidal horse charges. Let's look. Water clear child. No. Get rid of that. Don't go that way. Damn. At least we cut these guys off. Wish we had more money and then we could build some aircraft, which might be our one saving grace. These guys cut off, so we'll send the horse swarms on them. Might look like a bunch of like Native Americans with muskets just rampaging around a tank. I don't know how effective it's going to be. We're going to find out. They don't have any supply. Yeah, these guys are just going to get cut off. These guys are about as useful as a cot flavoured lollipop when they're in our deserts. Okay. We may have to just push in the north then. Push into nothingness. I'm just going to pause to check what time we're running on the video. Okay, I'll keep recording for another 5 minutes or so and then I'll stop this recording session. Alright, these guys, come on. I mean, these guys down south are free real estate, they can't really defend themselves. This is a bit more tricky there. I just want to see what happens. Send in one. Oh, they can't do anything. What? Do we have any of those tanks left? We'll have to sell them off. No, I think we just scrap them, to be fair. Just fine, we wouldn't have got much money from them anyway. That's brilliant. The horses are just beating the tank crew to death, just dragging them out. Don't care how good the tanks are, if you don't have any bullets or any petrol, you are going to be killed by the horsemen. We could... tell you what, we'll send some of these guys, or at least one guy, up here to surround this village. I wonder if these guys can cross streams. I mean, they should do. Should be able to. Let's look at your specifications. I don't think they can actually. Where can we cross then? There's a big old river there. Let's just go over here. You might be able to cross. I don't know how it's going to work. Who's this? Ah, they're coming for our capital. It's just artillery there. And they will run out of supply. We'll have to redirect some of these horses, or these horses, to defend our capital, and hope these guys run out of ammunition. What are you? Fresco. What? Hey. Let's look at that, just finished building. Come on. Beautiful. Destroy him. Do we have any aircraft? No, where's that hind? Come home. Who are you? You're the hind. Why are you there? Okay, tell you what, we'll build some... we'll build some emplacements around here. Whoa, I've lost so much money. Why is that? Military goods, most likely. Okay. We might have to stop building units. Can you cross this river? You can! Come on, destroy these guys. Yes! That is beautiful. Yeah, the garrisons have kicked in. I should build like a gun emplacement here. That'll just deter any artillery coming up. These guys have finished building. Okay, that should save our economy a little bit. Are you not producing anything? Come on, son. Production 0. Why? Why? We probably can't afford to produce anything. Probably run out of oil, something stupid like that. Okay. Some manpower losses looking at 14,000. That's all right, considering we've gained a population of, we've like tripled our population. Send these guys around here. Cut these guys. You can wait there for a second actually. Don't want to get cut off by the Chinese supply. And the horsemen here. You can retake that. Oh, these guys still have bullets. So what we'll do is throw horses at them until they don't have any bullets. We definitely need to save our money so we can buy some aircraft. Region 4's Belarus is gone. Right, so I'm going to make that part 2. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Cheers.